Good morning. This is Great Wed. Hope you're having a great day. I want to continue on talking about gang stalking, uh, how these things are coordinated and orchestrated. I don't know, but I just want to share my story, some of the things that happened, and let you know that this is real, and maybe try to learn some of the signals that people are going to throw you, how to pick up on them. Just to let you know, you're not the one that is upset or whatever. They're trying to project all that upon you in a lot of cases. And, it really doesn't matter where you come from, what your status, what your age is. They don't care. And it's true, it's not funny. But they could care less because they've got plans for you in your life, and you got to stand up for these things. So this one gets deep, but it goes back a long time, and of course it's more family ties. But this is something that you don't want these kind of people in your life. Okay, you need to cut them out. But in the 80s, we had Lourdes, my ex-wife's sister, come live with us, okay? And her two children, Jonah and Joel. So, they lived with us, so they had a place to stay. She had to do work around the house and cook, housekeeper, there's lots of housekeepers in the Philippines. It's no big deal. So, over the years, okay, Ann and her sister didn't get along, okay? And, I heard some things that went on there. There were lots of things that went on, okay? That really shouldn't have, Some of it my fault, some of it theirs, But either way, it continued on. Without being said, I guess that animosity grows and grows, okay, with their family and with the children on down the line. I'm just learning about these things, embracing myself for what's to come. But anyway, there was a time when she met her boyfriend, and we were back in the Philippines. It must have been around 2005 or 2006. Okay, and she got pregnant, and they never did get married. And my man Mark, he took off. Okay, and so it was a thing, and I voiced my opinion to my good friend about that. About, hey, why not we try to talk to some officials and do something about it? Nah, don't worry about that. That's their problems. Let them deal with their problems. And I took that advice, okay? And there was no harm intended. I was thinking about trying to do the right thing for the girl, okay? And her brother, we all know he's part of the criminal element, okay? There's no doubt about that in my mind. So, anyway, there was a time not long ago, and I believe it was right around the time that I was in IOP. We had the gang stalking around the circle, going to the store, everywhere you go. The drivers, the Uber drivers, the electronic surveillance, cameras being planted, it was full-on attack. And I believe it was on Facebook, probably was, where she popped up. Okay, and I sent some money, and that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to extort. Okay, and but these conversations, I look back now, the original ones, they really were not. They were okay, they were kind of lukewarm, whatever. And I helped the girl out, and she's got a beautiful daughter. Tried to play some songs for her, and I think it was Christmas time, right around that time, probably 2019. But anyway, that turned really, really ugly. There was a couple things. Number one, there was some photos taken that did not look like her, okay? And that was a red flag to me. It was like, something's wrong with this situation. But, it turned really, really ugly with some of the things that were sent to me, okay? About these harassment on the text messages, And there was no love in that. That was pure hate, okay? And I had realized, I didn't realize at the time. I knew it was part of an attack. I knew it was, there was part of it that was true, and part of it that was, orchestrated, and in my mind, geared towards retaliation in order to extort money. Make me feel bad about a situation to try to get their money. That was just the whole thing. And they would accomplish their objectives. So, and then you had, what else you have? You had requests on the PayPal, which, I'm like, okay, what is this? I don't know. I've always sent money. I've never had any sent to me, but I never had these requests before. So all these things culminated, and later on I put more of the pieces of the puzzle together. But I'm bracing myself for the breadth and depth of who orchestrated these things, between perhaps the Stubbs crime family and over in the Philippines for Agnieszko's side. All right, because nothing is off limits at this point. Okay, so that's what I have on that. It just came to me this morning, the breadth and depth of that, because the Stubbs crime family came and told me, hey, I had to go investigate because I didn't think you were telling the truth about everything. So they told me exactly, and we'll see what happens with this, because I guess, those old sibling rivalries, there is really something to it. And it gets passed down from generation to generation. So don't fall into that trap. I hope, you can learn something from these examples, and we turn this into a positive situation. That's my goal. If this even helps one person, then it's all worth it, because I get to talk about it and put the pieces together. And if you pick up something positive from it, stand in your ground, don't fall for the setups, keep your integrity. If you fall down, get back up and keep trying. These type things, okay? So I'm getting long-winded on this one, so I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you. God bless America. And keep on keeping on.